Usha, Usha, Sha is Murdhanya. Usha, Naha, Patu, Turitat. Usha, Naha, Patu, Duritat. Duritat, from all that is ill, all that is ill, from all that is inauspicious and unhealthy, disease causing, problem causing, from all that, Nahapatu, let us be protected, let us be saved. Parakshane. And this is a prayer to Pushan, Pusha. One thing you are familiar already. By any name we call, it applies to, it is addressed to one single Satyananda, one single God. It's one single God who has got several names. Just because we see several names, it is not a gallery of gods and goddesses. That's very clear. Eka eva, ekam sat, vipra bahudha vadanti. The existence God is one, and vipraha, vishesha prajnavan, those who are scholarly are able to see the different facets of that one single entity, Satchidananda, and they call it by different names, by looking at its different facets. It is multifaceted. And how many facets it has got, we are unable to count also. We are unable to see all its facets. It's so much multifaceted. So, Pusha. Pusha is Pusha Pushta, nourishing. We are looking at that facet of it. Nourish.
Sharma ji. Sharma ji.
The nourish faculty of the. Not able to hear. On your audio.
Sharma ji, is it Usha or Pusha?
Pu. Papa, Pu. P. Pusha. Sha is Murdhanya. Who God save us from all ill things. And that God here is referred to as Pusha. Pusha is one who nourishes. Of course, before nourishment, saving goes, protecting goes. Protect and nourish us. You don't just save us, it's not just protect us, but also nourish us. Because more we are nourished, we become more strong to protect ourselves. That's the beauty of it. We will not seek his protection always. Or he will not come physically and protect us. That's also not there. But it gives us that knowledge to save ourselves. That's the ultimate result. So that which makes us protect ourselves is a real nourishing factor given by that Satchidananda. Nourishment. Now this nourishment, generally we apply to the nourishment of the body. So he is not well, he is ill, he is diseased, give him some nourishing food. This is how you speak of. That's okay. That physical nourishment is excellent. But mere physical nourishment will not suffice. Along that physical nourishment, we need the mental nourishment also. Knowledge and other things, right knowledge, realization of truth, so many things. That also is not sufficient. We need nourishment to the soul in the form of samskara. The samskara we get to the soul by regular practice. By putting into practice the values enshrined in the Vedas, it's possible for us to strengthen our souls, to nourish our souls. And the nourishment what we give to our Sharira Indriya Manas will die when we get separated from this body. It's of no use. But the nourishment what we give to the soul will be carried on in our big journey. So the main focus is on nourishing the soul, and the secondary thing, nourishing the mind, and lastly, nourishing of the body. That doesn't mean that nourishing the body is not important. All the three are important, but priority-wise, this is how you should go. If there is an opportunity which we can use either to nourish the soul or the mind, we prefer nourishing the mind, soul, and not mind. If we have an opportunity to nourish the body and the mind, we first prefer mind, then body. After attending to the first two, then definitely we are interested in nourishing the body also. It's not that we are neglecting it, but it doesn't get the priority, that's the thing. Pushanaha patu duritat. So let it protect us and nourish us. And how will we be protected from all that is ill, from all that is bad? We should become resistant to it, that's the thing. We should become resistant to it. Yes, there will be so many unfavorable situations in life, unfavorable conditions, unfavorable actions and reactions around us. That's okay. That's part of life. It is there. The only thing is we should become tolerant and resistant to such things, then we'll be protected. If we succumb to it, if you are susceptible to it, then we are lost. So this is the instruction, guidance given by that Pushan. You become strong, you become tolerant, you become resistant to all such negative things. And definitely it will not happen automatically. We have to work for it. We have to distinguish what is right, what is wrong, and what is right, we have to take in, what is wrong, we have to be resistant and not taking. At the same time, there are so many good and bad things in us also. So as frequently as possible, you should introspect. What is good in us, nourish it and keep it. What is bad, throw it out. And these are the two processes. Don't allow negativities to enter. Whatever negativity is already there inside, throw it out. You are saved. This process, this method, this system is established by that Pusha, and thereby we get our nourishment. We have to work for it. Next one. This is Yajurveda 29.47. 29.47. Ma kirno aghashamsaha. Ma kirno aghashamsaha. Ishata. This Sha is Talavya. Ma kirno aghashamsa ishata. Ma kirno aghashamsa ishata.
Is ga in
Huh?
Aga, is it Mahaprana or Magha or Magha?
Agha is Mahaprana. Aghashamsa, Makirno, Aghashamsa, Ishata. Sha is Taravya.
Ah,
Makirno, Aghashamsa, Ishata. This Aghashamsa word is made up of two things. One is Aghas, other one is Shamsa. Agha is Papam. Agha iti Papam. All that is bad, all that is unhealthy, all that is unfavorable, all that is ill-causing. Agha, Papa, sin, in one word. Agha. Shamsa, Shamsustutau. One who praises this. Aghashamsa is one who praises and upholds sin. What is wrong in that doing it? It is so wonderful. It is so good. If it is not for you, don't do it. But I will do it. Give my freedom. I will do this. That's good. That is fine. That's how he speaks about all bad things. The one who praises sin, one who supports sin, he is called as an Aghashamsa. Now here we have got a very big question. What is Papa, what is not Papa? We have discussed this several times. It's better we remember once again, we recollect once again. Papa, if you start defining personally, subjectively, what is Papa to you may not be Papa to me. What is a sin for X may not be a sin for Y. So he says that is sin. He says what you are telling is sin. Life is short, make it sweet. Do anything, whatever you want. Nothing is a sin. And there is no rebirth. This only one birth we have. This one birth we have to enjoy as much as possible. Do whatever you want. You want to drink, dance, frolic, flirt, anything. Do it. No sin. Whatever you did is no sin. Because one life and there is no question of rebirth. Why do you worry? No, sir, it's not like that. Even in this life also have to be peaceful. You have to. Peaceful means you have to lead such a type of a life. Now this is sin, this is not sin, some XYZ will define. Okay, which one you do it? Don't preach me. It's not a sin as far as I am concerned. I feel it as a source of my enjoyment. How can it be a sin? No, sir, it is not a good thing. It is called as a vice. VICE. So don't get into it. A person who is into vice will finally succumb, will finally fall down, will suffer. When I suffer, let me see. When I fall down, I will see. Now it is a source of enjoyment and I enjoy. Don't come in my way. They have no right to come in my way. It's my personal decision. This personally, I think it's good. It is not sin. So how do you solve this? It's a problem worldwide. It's a problem worldwide. Because everyone start defining this sin, defining this right thing, define righteousness in their own way. It is subjective. And I cannot say they are wrong. Subjectively, they are all right. Even though they are contradictory and opposing. What they define subjectively, what this person defines subjectively, both are right. How can this be? Then we have got only one way out. That is to define what is sin, what is not sin, objectively. An individual's opinion is not at all considered there. You may think this is sin, this is not sin, that's okay. But is it the truth? The truth is above the opinion of, above the experience of each and every individual. It is something objective. So I told you several times. Say there is a bowl of water of some temperature. So different people feel about it in different ways. Some say it is hot, some say it's cold, some say it is warm, some say it is chill, some say it is too hot. Are they wrong? Are their experiences wrong? Definitely not. The experience of all of them is right. So whatever they have said from chill to hot, it's all correct for the same one bowl of water. And how do you solve it? Put a meter, it says it is 40 degrees centigrade. That is it. So the same 40 degrees centigrade is experienced as chill to hot by different people. It's okay. But the reality is, but the truth is, which is beyond the opinion of all these people, is that this water is 40 degrees Celsius hot over. So this is making things more objective. Standardize. Take it beyond the experience of one single person, the knowledge of one person. Make it more objective. So this is the way we have to find to change the subjective things to objective things. Here also, regarding sin, good righteousness, we do have such a method. The whole purpose of human life, you explain it any way using any words, doesn't matter, is ultimately that we are seeking peace and bliss inside. That's the goal of our life. You want to be happy, you want to be peaceful, you want to be blissful. That's our search, continuous. Whatever we are, whatever material we gather, whatever we do, finally we are expecting some peace of mind, finally we are expecting some happiness, finally we are expecting a blissful experience out of that. Anything we do, anything we possess, that's the ultimate thing. This is okay, this is okay. This is common to all of us, not only human beings, including other creatures also. They also want a comfortable place, they also want a comfortable zone for themselves, so that they can stay there peacefully. As a situation is disturbing, any creature for that matter will search for a place where that disturbance is not there and it can stay comfortable. That's his comfortable zone. In all respects, that's what we do. Okay, that's fine. But this comfortable zone to be relatively longer, relatively more comfortable, the soul must become stronger and purer. It's not anybody's opinion. That's the truth. Anyone under any circumstance, their soul is not pure and strong, even though the situation is comfort giving, they cannot experience that comfort because they are disturbed, because they are not in a comfortable condition inside. So the comfortable condition inside is equally important. In fact, it is more important, because you are comfortable inside, little disturbance outside can be just passed off very easily. It will never disturb us. That internal thing is what is known as the strength and purity of the soul. There are so many things, there are so many thoughts, there are so many actions which result in the enhancement of, the increasing in the strength and purity of the soul. And that's all called as good righteousness. So that's my goal. It contributes to my goal. That's my search. It helps in my search. It takes me towards the goal. On the contrary, there are so many things I possess, so many things I do, which are not contributing to the inner strength and purity. Now here, if you are alert and experience it clearly, then we will come to a common understanding. That is the truth. It's not my opinion. It's not your opinion. It's a law enforced upon us. It's a law enforced upon us. I have no option there to accept that law or reject that law. It is there. That's over. You are bound by that. If you want, you can call it as a cosmic law, divine law. It's a law, spiritual law. It is like that. We are bound by that. My liking, my disliking, my accepting, my not accepting, my knowing or not knowing is immaterial to the application of this law of righteousness. It is like that. So whatever that contributes to the strength and purity of the soul is righteous. Whatever is not is sin, and that is called as agha. Why even such a thing is appreciated by people and praised by people? That's a good question. The reason is, on the face of it, it appears like a beautiful thing, wonderful thing, attractive. On the face. But inside, it is full of filth. It's full of dirt. It's full of horrible things. But that's not visible on the face of it. Camouflaged. It's camouflaged by something which is so attractive, so wonderful, and in the beginning, so enjoyable. But over a period, the result of it will finally cause harm and damage. By the time we realize it, it would have been too long. We have lost the time. By the time we realize it, time is lost. I cannot come back. I'm already on the slide and midway. How can I come back? I'm midway in the slide. I have to slide forward and lose myself. That's the only way. I can take any example. So one very simple example is smoking. It is so enjoyable when I smoke. It releases a lot of my stress. Okay, that's true. But as I continue this habit of smoking, which is rightly called as a vice or a bad habit, why? That's the reason we are exploring it. Over a period, I will not be satisfied with one smoke. I require 2, 3, 4. I become totally dependent on it. And if it is not got, I get totally disturbed. Now, the same thing which was a source of pleasure for me, which is a source of happiness for me, now is becoming a source of disturbance for me. It's not there. So because it disturbs, my whole concentration on getting it, so that if I don't get, I get disturbed. So I go in search of it. I'm bound by that. And still over a period, there's all the chances that I will be a target to all diseases caused by that smoke. In the form of cancer, in the form of anything, tumor, this and that, anything may happen. And once I get it, that's point of no return. I cannot come back. already into it. That's I'm in the mid of this slide. I cannot stop, I cannot go back. I have to move, and finally I move towards my own doom. Just one single example. Anything which is unhealthy, anything which is unnatural, all those things are like this only. In the beginning, on the face of it, they are so wonderful and attractive. It's very difficult for us to get away from that attraction. Very tough. But as days pass, we become its slaves. Addictive. They're all addictive in nature. Without which, I cannot live. One more proof we can have. Okay, we are into something. We want to know whether it's a sin or a not. Simple. You leave it. You come away from it. When you come away from it, if you are not disturbed, if you are your normal self, yes, that's good. If it is a sin, when you come out of it, you cannot be calm. You'll be again and again disturbed by it, and lot of withdrawal symptoms you will observe in your Sharira Indriya Manas. You'll be again and again mentally pulled towards it, attracted towards it. Do it once more, do it just once more, do it just once more. That's how it pulls you. If such an experience is there, definitely what you do is a sin. You're disturbed. You're disturbed, you're attracted, you're troubled, you experience the withdrawal symptoms, yes, that is a sin. So by considering all these points, okay, that sin, there are so many people who say it's a sin. Keep yourself away from it. Save yourself from such vices, from such bad habits, from such bad things, bad thoughts, bad words. There are some people who say so. But there are so many people who say that is the right way of living. Do it. Go ahead. That's wonderful. I'm with you. I'll give you company. They praise it. Who are they? Aghashamsaha. Those who praise, those who are for such things. What will happen? Ultimately, our life will be ruined. That's the final result. There are such people. Say there is bribe, for example, just something. There is bribe. Some say it is not right. We should not bribe. We should not take bribe. We should not give bribe. We should be honest. There are some people who says, bribe is part of our life. You want your job to be got done? Pay, over, get out. Your job is done. Bribe. Don't worry about your job is done. You concentrate on getting your job done. Rather than whether it's right or wrong to pay bribe. Don't worry about it. It has become part of it. You cannot live without it. You see, I also take bribe for so many things. Because I have to pay bribe. For that, how can I get my money? So they compromise. They compromise with all that is wrong. They compromise with all that is unhealthy. They compromise all that is not favorable. Now they are all called as aghashamsa. It is part of the setup. You have to go with it, to move with it. You cannot swim against the current. However the society goes, how the world goes, you move with it. They move with jealousy, you also be jealous. They move with hatred, you also move with it. They move with intolerance, you become part of it. Otherwise, you will be separated from the mainstream. Otherwise, you will be kept in a separate track and you have to be alone there. That's how they threaten. Even if I am alone on the right track, that is fine. Being in the company of bad people, being in a group of bad people, compared to it, if I am alone, that's beautiful. Because I am the right track. Now this strength we should have internally. But most of the people do not have this. And they say, move with the current, move with the current, flow with the current. If they say this is correct, okay, that's correct. If majority says this is okay, okay. There are so many examples I can give. Everything said and done. Homosexuality is something which is unnatural. It's not natural. Because sexuality in creatures is given for reproduction. That's a basic law, the basic instinct given by the nature. Now, the very purpose of that sexuality, that is to reproduce, to get progeny, is not at all satisfied in homosexuality. How can it be natural? Any number of arguments can be given, still it is unnatural and unhealthy. Now what happens? If the people who are in such condition become majority and force the government says, okay, it is legalized. It's legalized in so many parts of the world. Just because it is legalized by human beings, it doesn't become natural. Still it is unnatural and unhealthy only. There are so many such things. So many such things. Those who support it, those who fight for it, those who accept it and make it legal, they all come under the ambit of, they all come under the purview of Aghashamsaha. They all come into that. We know very clearly that war is harmful. War. But there are so many people who recommend war. And there are so many people who supply them arms and ammunition and make that supplying of arms and ammunition as their very sole income. Who are they? Aghashamsaha. There are so many things. By nature, we have been discussing so many times, by nature human beings are vegetarian. They have to lead their life depending on vegetation. But there are so many people who are non-vegetarians. Of course, our body accommodates even to that. That's a different issue. But that doesn't mean that that is our natural food. Our natural basic food is vegetation. Now, any other thing that we eat, if you become carnivorous or omnivorous, I don't know. There are many people who are omnivorous or they eat anything. Serpents to lizards, they eat anything. Omnivorous. Now, that is unnatural. The body may tolerate. Body tolerating it doesn't mean that that is a natural food. The natural food of human beings is vegetation. Vegetarianism. Now there are many people and many countries who have got so many laws and so many facilities for eating meat, for producing mutton, for producing non-veg food, canning it. And it's all legalized. It's all legalized. It's okay. You want to eat beef, eat it. You want to eat pork, eat it. You want to eat chicken, eat it. It's your choice. It's your choice. I'm not in the way. And whatever is required for that, okay, you provide it. It's totally an unnatural system of food. And there are so many people who are for it, who do it, and provide it, and create laws for its generation and marketing. For the Aghashamsa. Aghashamsa. Today they support beef. Today they support pork. Fine. So the attitude of such people will be like that. Tomorrow, if human beings die, they say, okay, I killed so many cows, I killed so many pigs. Like that also people die, okay, what I'm to do? Let them die. So that is their attitude, because their value for life, whether it's of a human being or a cow or a chicken or a pig or a swine, it's too little for them. Okay, life is there, comes and goes, kill it, goes over. They die, they go, okay, fine. The very basic element of human beings, what is called as compassion, is lost. Is lost. They all come under the heading Aghashamsaha. Aghashamsa. All that is unnatural, all that is bad, all that is harmful, all that is antisocial, they all come under this Agha, and those who accept it, those who are for it, those who support it, those who compromise with it, those who tolerate it, they all come under Aghashamsa. This is a broad expression toward Aghashamsa. Then what? The same mantra says, let such people, Makihi, anyone who is like that, anyone who is like that, Makihi, na ishata. Let them not rule us. Ishata, Isha niyamane. Let them not rule us. Let us not be ruled by them. Na ishata. Anyone who is an Aghashamsa, let them not rule us. What is ruling? To insist a certain thing on us. We give them power to make law and enforce it, and we are bound by that. Let them not be in that place of making law and enforcing it upon us, because they are Aghashamsa. They don't have a clear understanding as to what is right, what is wrong, what is sin, what is righteousness. And such people sit in the powers of seat, then what will happen? The whole society will be misled. Lot of enforcements will take place which is unnatural, because the people who are making law are unlawful, not righteous. The whole society will collapse. Let them not rule us. Na ishata, isha niyamane. Let them not rule us. Let them not be above us. Let us not be bound by the rules such people make. If there are noble people, there are people who are very compassionate. What type of rules they make? They make such rules which creates harmony in society. They get the society rid of all vices and addictions. They get the society rid of all violence. But those who are Aghashamsa, they will not have a disposition at all to do all these things. They support war. They support arms and ammunitions. They support vices. They support unnatural things and make it law and say, okay, if you are doing it, do it. I have no objection. The whole social fabric will become polluted and will collapse, because the person who makes the rule is an Aghashamsa, who praises all dirty, unworthy things. So let not such people rule us. It's a prayer to God. Let not such people rule us. Let us be ruled by those who are noble, those who are broad-minded, those who are courteous, those who are compassionate. And they are all not Aghashamsa. They are all against sin and addictions and horrible things. That means the people who rule us have to be free from all these things. Then only they can do it. A drunkard cannot bring prohibition. Very simple. He himself is a drunkard. How can he bring prohibition? The very person is a homosexual. How can he bring a law against homosexuality? No. So let us not be ruled by these agashamsa. Instead, let us be ruled by, that's not there in the mantra. It says indirectly that let us be ruled by those who are honest and transparent and compassionate and humane. Let us not be ruled by inhuman people and people who are slaves to addictions and vices and who praise that very wrong thing as okay. Makirno aghashamsa ishata. This Yajurveda, number 29.47. 29.47.
Sharmaji, Ishata root.
Isha Niyamane. Isha Niyamane, that which enforces. Satchidananda is also called as Isha, Ishvara, because he commands the whole universe. Ishata, let us not be commanded by, let us not be ruled by, let us not be subjected to the rules made by. That's agashamsa. We want people in the helm of affairs who are not agashamsa. Then the whole, we will also progress, whole society also will progress. Ashma bhavatu nastanuhu. I have done it earlier, I'm just repeating it. Ashma bhavatu nastanuhu. 29.49. Yajurveda, 29.49. Ashma bhavatu nastanuhu. Tan is our bodies. Ashma bhavatu. Ashma is stone-like, boulder-like. Let our bodies become stone-like. Very easy and simple to understand. Ashma bhavatu nastanuhu. Let us be hale and healthy, stone-like. We do concentrate on our physical body also. We do. Because that's a tool given to me. Me means the soul. I am the soul. For me, I am given a beautiful tool, Sharindra Manas, and unless it is strong and effective, I cannot achieve my goals. It's a wonderful tool. So let the tool become like a stone, as hard, as strong, as tolerant, efficient. Ashma bhavata nastanu. Let it be like that. So more I maintain my tool in a very good condition, Ashma bhavatu, I cannot use the tool efficiently and get the results. This is 29.49. Yajurveda 29.49. Let it become stone-like, hard, strong, tolerant, to do any strong job. If I myself am weak, how can I do? How can I take tasks which are tough? Cannot. Very simple. But toughness is required to make the soul tough, to make the soul strong and pure. Toughness is required. And that has to be through the tool, which has to be strong and long-lasting. For the Sharira Manas to be long-lasting and tough, it has to be thrown like that. Toughness is called as Ashma here. Ashma is strength. Strength of the tool is essential to make the soul strong in turn by doing tough jobs. Ashma bhavatu nastanu. 29.49. So thank you for the day. Not the day after tomorrow again. Tomorrow will be ready.
अस्तु
Okay, thank you all.
धन्यवादः शर्माजी.
धन्यवादः.